Republicans stand for today, and the same things that the Democrats stand for today are what they stood for back then. It was so interesting to hear, but at the end of that, I never paid attention to Nixon saying, and I'm sure the president and I will abide by what the voters want. And I'm like, I never thought about that until what happened on September 6th. I just never thought about it until then. So anyway, Walter Cronkite, Kennedy went to bed that night not knowing if he had won or not. And so when Patrick Kennedy was here, he was, I don't know if I told you, he was here in September. I was giving the tour. And when we got here, I said, could you tell me, how did the president find out he became president, since it was like 7 o'clock in the morning? He goes, he knew when he woke up. They were in Hyannisport. He looked out the windows and all the Secret Service were around the house. That's how he knew he won. I said, well, I have to tell you, when we were in classes, we were told that Caroline went up to his bedroom and went, good morning, Mr. President. And he said, I'm sure that happened, but a little later. So, if you look at, now you know how close the race was, 0.5. He wins by 0.5, 100 to 200,000 votes. So now, and Kennedy's campaign was strategic. Where could he get the most electoral votes? Nixon's strategy was, I'm going to all 50 states. He was a little tired, he was sick, the whole thing in that, bad knee, I'll give him all that. Kennedy had rested for a week and brushed up on all the materials and all that. So, he was pretty well rested. Anyway, you can see where Kennedy won, all the blue. He had a balanced ticket. Balanced ticket meaning Lyndon Johnson from Texas, 24 electoral votes. And then, of course, the Northeast. The Democrats held the South, too, until the Civil Rights Act, which Kennedy knew would happen when the Civil Rights Act, which he was trying to get through, and of course Johnson got it through, passed. But Kennedy knew the South would be lost to the Democrats, and he said, well, that's the way it will be then, because this is a moral issue. And we will listen to his civil rights speech in the Oval Office today. But look, the same states, Michigan, Minnesota, Illinois, all those states, the Northeast, they're all important states. Florida's still the same. Oh, okay. You have to be nervous for all that. Anyway, all of that. So there you go. California, people are shocked. How come Kennedy didn't count California? Nixon, he lived there. That was Nixon's state. So, and it still looks that way today. I mean, really, it does. So, all right.